Dear students, let us continue the next class. So, whatever we have discussed, the concept regarding complex numbers, modulus, amplitude, form, everything. Now, the class is depends upon the locus sums. Example 3, example 4, page number 23. Locus sums are there. Complex numbers examples. Page 23, comma 24. Third question. If the amplitude of z minus 2 by z minus 6 I is equal to pi by 2, find its locus. Find its locus. So z is equal to x plus I by is a complex number here. In the concept of locus concept, in first year, first chapter locus, we have learned that if let px comma y be any point in the locus, that was a term by habituated we had written for every sum. In the similar way here, in the complex number during calculating the locus sums, we should write let z is equal to x plus I by is any complex number. Simply let z is equal to x plus I by also we can write. Students, whatever the sums we have learnt in previous class and whatever the sums we are learning here and whatever the sums we are going to be learning tomorrow class, each and every sum is there in objective. So in objective we should not write like this in slow manner, right? In direct steps manner we can able to understand and we can do in direct method. In mains and MSET also you can face such problems. Z is equal to x plus I by. Now you can write here x plus I by minus 2. X plus I by minus 2 by x plus I by minus 6i. Now x minus 2. X minus 2 plus I by. Always first of all you should write real, later you write imaginary. X plus I you take common here, it becomes y minus 6. Now rationalizing the denominator, that is nothing but multiplying and dividing with the conjugate complex number. So x minus I into y minus 6 whole by x minus I into y minus 6 right. Multiply each and every term with numerator. X numerator into numerator I am discussing. X minus 2 into x plus, not plus, minus I into x minus 2 into y minus 6 plus I into y into x minus I square y into y minus 6 I square y into y minus 6 whole by denominator formula a plus ib into a minus ib concept x a square plus b square. So x square plus y minus 6 whole square, that is equal to, now you can write x square minus 2x. I am multiplying with x. Next real part I am discussing with you, minus I square becomes plus y into y minus 6. So plus y square minus 6y plus y square minus 6y. Keep aside, that is real part, and take plus I common here. You can write xy minus of x minus 2 into y minus 6 whole by x square plus of y minus 6 whole square. So that is equal to x square plus y square minus 2x minus 6y. In the bracket you put like this, plus I into plus I into xy minus of xy minus 6x minus 6x minus 2y minus of minus plus 12 whole by x square plus y minus 6 whole square. These are 4 marks IMP sums. X square plus y minus 6 whole square. That is equal to x square plus y square minus 2x minus 6y plus I into xy minus xy will be cancel minus of minus this is plus 6x this is plus 2y minus 12. Okay, I into xy minus x will cancel minus of minus plus 6x plus 2y minus 12 whole by x square plus of y minus 6 whole square. Xy will cancel. This is the real part and this is imaginary part. Now amplitude of this complex number is pi by 2. So amplitude of complex number is tan inverse y by x. Amplitude. Amplitude means theta is equal to tan inverse of y by x. That one I am writing as tan inverse of imaginary part by real part. Imaginary part by real part. Or you can understand if this is the total is cos theta plus I sin theta concept. So cos theta value cos whenever it is pi by 2 cos 90 plus I sin 90 concept. So this is completely 0, this is 1. So x 6x plus 2y minus 12. So sin 90 concept. So let us understand in this model. Right like this. Theta is equal to tan inverse of I am writing capital Y by capital X is equal to pi by 2. So capital Y by capital X is equal to tan pi by 2. Tan of pi by 2 is undefined. So y by x you write in the form of 1 by 0. Y by x in the form of 1 by 0. So x means here imaginary real part and y means here imaginary part. So imaginary part not only 1 by 0, 2 by 0, 3 by 0, 4 by 0, anything by 0. So you can understand here whenever it is pi by 2, amplitude is pi by 2, this is positive by 0. So imaginary part is positive. You can write imaginary part is positive, real part is 0. Real part is equal to 0. That is x square plus y square minus 2x minus 6y equal to 0. This is a locus. Is a locus. Or imaginary part simply you write greater than 0. Whenever you given pi by 2, you can understand it is not exceed 90 degrees. Of course, it is pi by 2, so you can understand it is not 3 pi by 2. So don't go for third quadrant or anything. Think in first quadrant concept only. That is why simply greater than 0 I put, not less than 0. Now you can understand 6x plus 2y minus 12 greater than 0. If you divide with 2, you can write 3x plus y. 3x plus y minus 6 greater than 0. Not greater than or equal to 0. Even greater than or equal to 0 also. Given the explanation, intercept by diameter not containing origin and excluding the points, hence this is the required equation of torus. It is correct, only simply leave it. Of course, you no need to write that one also. Whenever so many staff members used to say tan inverse y by x only, whenever tan inverse y by x by taking cross multiplication like this, x y into 0 is equal to x, therefore x is equal to 0, what is x here, real part, simply real part equal to 0. Even though you write, you will be getting same marks, that is 4 marks. But this is for objective exam. Now let us discuss about the fourth question. It is theory for the circle equation. Equation of circle in standard form theory. Show that the equation of circle, in complex plane, that is argand plane, in complex plane is of the form z z bar plus b z bar plus b bar z plus c is equal to 0. B belongs to complex number, c belongs to real number. Good. Very good. Capital C means complex number and small c is a simple real number. Now let us write, let z is equal to x plus iy is any complex number. Conjugate complex number, we said that it is denoted with the letter z bar. So z bar is a conjugate complex number. Write x minus iy. Now z bar you write z into z bar. Z into z bar becomes x plus iy into x minus iy. This is of the form a plus ib, a minus ib, a square plus b square. So it can be written as x square plus y square. Now z plus z bar. Z plus z bar gives x plus iy plus x minus iy. Iy get cancelled. It is 2x. So 2x is equal to, we got z plus z bar. Therefore, if we need x, you can write here x is equal to z plus z bar by 2. X is equal to z plus z bar by 2. Now z minus z bar. Let us consider z minus z bar. Z minus z bar means here x plus iy minus x plus iy. X will be getting cancelled. Here 2iy you can write. Z minus z bar we got 2iy. Now I am discussing about 2y. 2y is equal to z minus z bar by I. Z minus z bar by I. Y is equal to z minus z bar by 2i. These are all objective concept. Y is equal to z minus z bar by 2i. Now 2y I am writing z minus z bar by I, multiplying with I to numerator and denominator. So I into z minus z bar by I square. I into z minus z bar by I square. Write like this, iz minus iz bar. iz minus, better to write I into z minus z bar, no need to multiply here. I into z minus z bar whole by minus 1. Minus 1 taken common into numerator. You can write here I into z bar minus z. That's all. I into z bar minus z is equal to 2y. Therefore, 2y is equal to I into z bar minus z. Z bar minus z. Now we know that standard equation of circle. We know that standard equation of circle, in the concept, plenty of times we discussed about the standard equation of circle. X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. X square plus y square plus 2x plus 2fa plus c equal to 0. Now x square plus y square you can write as z bar, that is equal to, write like this here, z bar, that is x square plus y square concept, plus 2gx, right here g into, in terms of 2x we got here, so z plus z bar, 2x means z plus z bar, plus 2y, f you write, and you can write it instead of 2i into z minus z bar minus z, I into z bar minus z plus c is equal to 0. So we are converting the complex number, we are converting the equation of circle into complex numbers. That implies z bar plus multiply with g z plus g bar plus if z bar minus if z plus c is equal to 0. Next one, better to take common. So g z, so write like this, take common z in this, take common z bar in this. That implies z bar plus z you take common, it becomes g plus if, g minus if. Next take common z bar, within the brackets you can write g plus if plus c is equal to 0. According to our answer, whenever z bar is there, coef is b, so put here this is as b, whenever it becomes b, this becomes b bar by conjugate complex number concept. Put g plus if is equal to b, comma, immediately you can write g minus if is equal to b bar. Therefore, required equation of circle or complex circle, required equation of circle, that is in complex plane, required equation of circle in complex plane is z bar plus b bar z plus b z bar, so b z bar plus c is equal to 0. That's all. This is the proof of the equation. Next, fifth question, page number 24. Page 24, example 5. Show that the complex number z satisfying, show that the complex number z satisfying z square plus z bar square is equal to constitute a hyperbola, constitute a hyperbola, let z is equal to x plus I by 2. Immediately you can take z bar is equal to x minus I by 2. Here LHS, not LHS, given you can write given value z square plus z bar square is equal to 2. Instead of z you substitute x plus iy, and z bar you substitute x minus iy. So x plus iy whole square plus x minus iy whole square equal to 2. Let us remember the formula: a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square is equal to 2 into a square plus b square. So that implies this is 2 into simply x square plus b square is I square y square is equal to 2 get cancelled. It becomes x square minus y square. That's all. X square minus y square equal to a square is the standard equation of rectangular hyperbola. Writing here standard equation of rectangular hyperbola. Standard equation of rectangular hyperbola is x square minus y square equal to a square. Therefore, the locus represents, the locus constitutes a hyperbola. Whether it is general hyperbola or rectangular hyperbola, it doesn't matter. Simply the locus should get in the form of hyperbola. Now, let us discuss about exercise 1C. Complex numbers, page 24, exercise 1C. First question, express the following complex number in modulus amplitude form. In which position we should consider the angle? Clear explanation I given in previous class. So first question, everything I am giving homework. Of course, fourth question -1 minus I root 3 we have discussed in first only, page number 20, 1.3.10 exam. That is enough. Do the sum as homework. Now let us discuss about the second one. Simplify -2 into 3 plus I into 2 plus I into 1 plus I. Simply multiply. 4 numbers are there. Multiply and obtain modulus of complex number. Example, total multiplication you get 1 plus 12y. Modulus is root of 1 square plus root of 12 square. Root of 1 square plus 12 square. 145 over. Like that you do the sum. Now third question is. Third question. Simple. If z not equal to 0. Very good. Argument z plus argument z bar. If z is equal to x plus iy is a non-zero complex number. So whenever it is a zero complex number, argument may be pi by 2. Of course, even though it is no problem, cos 90 plus sin 90, it is not correct. So non-zero complex. Already is mentioning that z not equal to. It is non-zero complex number. Whenever z is equal to x plus iy is non-zero complex number, argument means simple notation is nothing but theta. So for a z bar is equal to x minus iy. Here you can understand z is equal to x plus iy, meaning is modulus amplitude form is r into cos theta plus I sin theta. So z bar is equal to x minus iy, you can understand as r into cos theta minus I sin theta. As I said before, in before class, the formula, this is cis theta and this is cis of minus theta. So argument z you can written as theta plus of this is minus theta. So theta minus theta equal to 0. That's all. That is the sum. Fourth question, z1 is equal to -1. If z1 equal to minus 1 comma z2 is equal to minus I, find argument of z1 dot z2, argument of z1 dot z2. Now z1 is equal to, you can write minus 1 plus I into 0. Next, okay, let it be. First of all, come at this one. Minus 1 means for cos. First of all, you can understand always first letter indicates a cos theta and always second letter indicates sin theta. So cos how many degrees becomes minus 1? Cos 180. It is the maximum value. Cos 180. So cos pi plus, you write here I sin pi. Therefore, directly you can write argument z1 is equal to pi. Students, you can understand sin pi equal to 0. Therefore, argument z1 is equal to pi. Now, z2 minus I given. You can understand this one as 0 plus of I into minus 1. So, for here it is minus 1. Sin how many degrees becomes minus 1? Sin of minus 90. Here, you write sin of minus 5. Of course, for cos pi by 2 or minus pi by 2, anything it is 0. So, therefore, argument z2, right here, argument z2 is equal to minus pi by 2. Now, write the formula, argument of z1 dot z2. It is z1 into z2. Whenever into is there, simply you write the formula plus argument z1 plus argument z2. So it is pi plus of minus pi by 2. It is pi minus pi by 2. That is equal to pi by 2 is the answer for the argument of z1 dot z2. Now, fifth question. z1 is equal to minus 1 and z2 is equal to I. Do homework. Argument is z2. z1 equal to minus 1 and z2 is equal to I. He is asking argument of z1 by z2. Write the formula. Argument of z1 by z2 is argument z1 minus argument z2. You can write. It is minus pi and it is simple pi by 2. Pi minus pi by 2 becomes pi by 2 answer. You do the work. Fifth question. Not fifth question. It is third question. This third second. This is third first. This is third question. Now discuss about fourth question. If cos alpha plus I sin 2 alpha, cos alpha plus I sin 2 alpha into cos 2 beta plus I sin 2 beta is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. Cos theta plus I sin. Find value of theta. Find value of theta. LHS not LHS given. I said that here cos alpha is not correct. Cos 2 alpha is cos theta plus I sin theta becomes cis theta. So write here cis of 2 alpha dot cis of 2 beta is equal to cis theta. I said the formula cis alpha dot beta is equal to cis alpha dot cis beta equal to cis of alpha plus theta. So cis theta 1 dot cis theta is equal to cis of theta 1 plus theta 2. Formula we discussed. Right here cis of 2 alpha plus 2 beta is equal to cis theta. That meaning itself is directly you can write, otherwise expand like this. Cos of 2 alpha plus 2 beta plus I sin of 2 alpha plus 2 beta is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. Cos theta plus I sin theta. Comparing here real or imaginary parts. Comparing real or imaginary. Anything you can compare. Comparing real or imaginary parts, we get theta is equal to 2 taken common 2 into alpha plus beta. Theta is equal to 2 into alpha plus beta. That's all. Root 3 plus I is equal to r into cos theta plus I sin theta. Find the value of theta in radian by just. Multiply and divide with 2 like modulus amplitude formula, right? 2 into root 3 by 2 plus I by 2. So 2 into cos 30 plus I sin that is simply theta is equal to pi by 6. You do the question. And fourth one, third question. Fourth one, second one, homework. Fourth one, third one, x plus I by is equal to 6 alpha dot 6 beta. X plus I by is equal to 6 alpha dot 6 beta. Find x square plus y square. It is also simple question. X plus I by is equal to the formula 6 alpha dot 6 beta. You can write 6 of alpha plus beta. So compare. Write like this: x plus I by is equal to 6 meaning cos plus I sin. So cos of alpha plus beta plus I sin of alpha plus beta. Compare real comma imaginary. Compare real and imaginary parts both sides. Compare real and imaginary parts. So x becomes cos of alpha plus beta. X gives cos of alpha plus beta and y gives sin of alpha plus beta. He is asking x square plus y square. X square plus y square meaning cos square of alpha plus beta plus sin square of alpha plus beta. We know that it is 1. Cos square theta plus sin square theta concept. Now fourth question, this is objective level 1 concept. Same question is there. Z2 by Z1 is an imaginary number. Z2 by Z1 is equal to imaginary number. Imaginary number. Find modulus of 2Z1, modulus of 2Z1 plus Z2 whole by 2Z1 minus Z2. 2Z1 minus Z2. That's all. This one you can write as divide with 2Z1 because it is discussing that Z2 by Z1 is an imaginary, so it is simply IB form. Then 1 plus right like this. Z2 by stool put note of 2 plus Z2 by Z1. By here also 2 minus Z2 by Z1. Given Z2 by Z1 is equal to simply IB or IA or anything because it is imaginary part. That implies modulus of 2 plus IB you write. Since he given that it is imaginary number, simply not I you should write. I means imaginary part with B or A or X or anything, right? 2 is a real number. 2 plus IB by 2 minus IB. Let us write the formula modulus of Z1 by Z2 is equal to separate mod we can take modulus Z1 by Z2. So root of component square plus component square plus component square by component square plus component square. Root of 4 plus b square by root of 4 plus b square is 1. Simply the answer 1. Such complex numbers is called as unimodular complex numbers. If this is the most IMP IPE question 2 marks. Most IMP 2 marks question. Root 3 plus 1. Root 3 plus not 1, it is I. Root 3 plus I whole power 100 is equal to 2 power 99 into a plus ib. A plus ib. Show that a square plus b square equal to 4. Root 3 plus I whole power 100 equal to 2 power 99 into a plus ib. Show that a square plus b square is equal to 4. Given root 3 plus I whole power 100 is equal to 2 power 99 into a plus ib. For LHS, you can convert into polar amplitude form. So better to write here 2 into root 3 by 2. 2 into root 3 by 2 plus I by 2 total whole power 100. That is equal to 2 power 99 into a plus ib. You can write 2 power 100 into cos 30. Root 3 by 2 also we can write. Okay, let us write cos 30. De Moivre theorem is there. Before going to discuss De Moivre theorem, now only we got De Moivre theorem. Cos 30 degrees plus I sin 30 degrees whole power 100 is equal to 2 power 99 into a plus ib. So 2 power this one get cancelled. De Moivre's theorem formula. DEMOIBRES. DEMOIBRES. Cos theta plus I sin theta. Cos theta plus I sin theta whole power n is equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So that 100 will be, so here 2. So 2 into this, that 100 will be multiplied with this 30. Cos 3600 degree plus I sin 3600. 30 no 3000. This is 3000 is equal to a plus n. So a means 2 cos 3000. 2 power 99 with 2 we multiplied cos 30, everything okay. Cos 3000, here we should convert cos 3000 degrees is cos 3600 minus 600. Cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta, so cos 600 becomes cos 360 plus 240. Cos 360 meaning it is 0. So cos 240 you can write as cos 180 plus 60. It is minus cos 60. It is minus 1/2. In the similar way, sin 3000. Sin 3000 you can understand. Sin 3600 minus 600 it is minus sin 600. So minus sin 600 can be written as minus sin of 360 plus 240. So minus sin of 360 plus 240 becomes 180 plus 60. Sin 180 plus theta minus sin theta minus of minus plus So it becomes sin 60 value root 3 by 2. Now we can change the value. That implies 2 into cos 3000 we got minus 1 plus I into we got this is root 3 by 2 is equal to simply a plus I. That implies minus 1 plus I root 3 is equal to a plus ib. Therefore, a is equal to minus 1, b is equal to root 3. Is discussing that a square plus b square is equal to 4 root. So, a square plus b square is equal to 1 minus 1 whole square plus of root 3 whole square. That is equal to 1 plus 3, 4. It is our. Now, fifth question, mod z is equal to 1, simply x square plus y square, that one you do. Fifth, second, third, fourth, I say. Fifth, second, third, fourth. Fifth question, second one, amplitude of z minus 1 is pi by 2. Amplitude of z minus 1 by 2 is pi by 2. Find its locus. That means locus of z. Let z is equal to x plus iy. Now z minus 1 is equal to x plus iy minus 1. That is x minus 1 plus iy. Write like this. Amplitude formula, theta is equal to tan inverse of imaginary part by real part. Imaginary part by real part. So here imaginary part is y and imaginary real part is x minus 1. That is pi by 2 given. That implies you write y by x minus 1 is equal to tan pi by 2. Tan pi by 2 is nothing but not defined. So y by x minus 1 is equal to 1 by 0 concept you can write. That implies by cross multiplication you can get x minus 1 equal to 0 comma y greater than 0. Or simply leave it x minus 1 is equal to 0. Of course y greater than 0 also you can write. Yeah, exactly. Y greater than 0 is correct. Because it is pi by 2, maximum value 1 is simply greater than 0. Not only 1 by 0, maybe 2 by 0, 3 by 0, 4 by 0, anything you can write. Next, third question. It is IMP 2 marks. Argument Z1 bar. Argument Z1 bar is equal to pi by 5. Comma. Argument Z2 is equal to pi by 3. Find argument Z1 plus argument Z2. Argument Z1 plus argument Z2. Z1, whenever Z1 bar is a complex number, Z1 is its conjugate complex number. So for a complex number, Z is equal to x plus I by cos theta plus I sin theta is the polar form. In that theta is the argument or amplitude. For the conjugate complex number, Z bar is equal to x minus I by cos theta minus I sin theta is the conjugate complex number and polar form of conjugate complex number. there the amplitude is minus theta. So whether pi by 5 is the argument of conjugate, minus pi by 5 is the argument of original. Now directly you can write argument of Z1 is equal to minus pi by 5, you write within the bracket simply condition you write, and simply you write argument Z2. Argument Z2 is equal to pi by 3. He is asking to us that direct argument Z1 plus argument Z2. Now argument Z1 plus argument Z2. Argument Z1 we got minus pi by 5. This is Z2. Argument Z1 minus pi by 5 and this is plus pi by 3. Take an LCM, it is 15 and it is minus 3 pi plus this is 5 pi. So this is 2 pi by 15. 2 pi by 15 is the value. Next, fourth question. Z is equal to 1 plus 2i by 1 minus of 1 minus I whole square. 1 plus 2i by 1 minus of 1 minus I whole square. That is equal to here 1 plus 2i by expand 1 minus I whole square. This is 1 a minus b whole square concept. 1 minus 2i plus I square, 1 plus I square will be getting cancelled. So here 1 plus 2i by 1 plus 2i. So simply it is 1 by 1. That z is equal to 1 we can written as 1 plus I into 0. So you can write z is equal to cos 0 plus I sin 0. Argument z is equal to 0. Degrees mentioned, simply 0 or 0 degrees you can mention. Roman number 1 completed. Now simplifying is there. One question I will say, another question. Roman number 2, page 25, exercise 1C. Simplify complex number and find their modulus. Simplify comma, find modulus. Let us try second one. Second Roman, first one, second sum. 1 plus I whole cube whole by 2 plus I into 1 plus 2I. Write the formula a plus b whole cube, a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube whole by multiply like this 2 plus this is 2i plus I. So this is 3i plus 2i square. You can write directly minus 2 because 2i square becomes minus 2. This will be getting cancelled. So here you can write 1 plus 3i. 1 plus 3i, this is minus 3. I cube you can write as I square into I. I square is nothing but minus 1. So it is minus I whole by 3i. Now 1 minus 3 becomes minus 2 plus 2i whole by 3i. 2 taken come, so 3i. Modulus, no problem. 2 by 3 you take common. Write minus 1 plus I by simply I. For modulus, you can write separate numerator by denominator. Taken common 2 by 3 to root of 1 plus 1 by root 1. So 2 root 2 by 3. 2 root 2 by 3 is the modulus of this question. plus 2i by 5 written 1 plus 2i 1 plus I whole cube by 2 plus I into 1 plus 2i 2 plus 2 2s are 4i. So this is 5i students. This is 5i. This is 5. 2 root 2 by 5 we got. Now today IMP question. IMP 2 marks 1 minus I into 2 minus I into 3 minus I square 1 minus Ny is equal to x minus Iy. Show that 2 dot 5 dot 10 dot so on 1 plus n square is equal to x square plus y square. You can face the same question object to level 1 and level 2 also. Same question is there. Given you write it. Given 1 minus I, put a bracket here, and 2 minus I and 3 minus I so on 1 minus Ni is equal to x minus I. Now you write multiply by conjugate complex numbers. Simply you are taking the concept of conjugate complex numbers. Conjugate complex numbers both sides for everything respectively. So I am writing here 1 minus I into 1 plus I, put in a box. Here 2 minus I into 2 plus I within a box. 3 minus I into 3 plus I. So on 1 minus Ni into 1 plus Ni, that is equal to, the concept is x minus Iy into x plus I. So taking conjugate complex numbers in respective manner. Now we know the formula a square plus b square. So it is 1 plus 1, it is 2. So 4 plus 1, it is 5. 9 plus 1, it is 10. So on at last, it is 1 plus n square is equal to concept a plus ib into n minus ib is a square plus b square. So we can write x square plus y square. This is the most IMP 2 marks question. The concept is multiplying the conjugate complex number both sides. Okay students, we have completed exercise 1C Roman number 2 questions. Let us going to discuss about the locus sums in next class, that is tomorrow class.